Hello and welcome to Krishi Jagran business platform that keeps you updated with all the agri news of the nation. This is Yash Saxena. Let's take a quick look at the top headlines of the week. This union budget brings good news for the farmers. Government is likely to increase PM Kisan money. Under the 7th Pay Commission, central government employees to get 4% DA hike in January. Public and private sectors must be innovative to take benefits of global opportunities, says Prime Minister Modi. Big news for the IIT aspirants. NTA changes eligibility criteria for JEE-Based admissions. India and US to strengthen dialogue on food agriculture trade in 2023. Take a look back at Krishi Jagran's celebration for International Year of Millets 2023 launches a special edition on millets. Indian Agritech firm Cropin secures 113 crore rupees funding from Google. Omnivore makes third investment under OmniX Bio, backing animal nutrition startup eFeed. Garuda Aerospace, Rallis India join hands to leverage technologies in agricultural operations. L&T signs MOU with Norwegian company H2 Carrier AS to develop floating green ammonia projects. Amul MD RS Sodhi resigns, Jayen Mehta takes interim charge. Senior care startup Athulya raises 77 crore rupees from Morgan Stanley India Infrastructure. Union Bank of India inks MOU with Dhaksha Unmanned systems for Kisan drone finance. UP government plans to digitize agriculture sector will connect land records to satellites. Bihar's Foodgrain production touches new high, records 5 lakh metric tons, more than previous fiscal year. Now the news in detail. Budget 2023 is scheduled to be announced on February 1st. There are a lot of expectations from the upcoming budget 2023 as people from various sectors are pinning high hopes on the central government's decision and announcements. Not just the general public or salaried individuals, but the farming community is also waiting for some big announcement by the Modi government. It is expected that Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman can announce a hike in the amount of Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi Yojana. Yes, as per the media reports, the amount of 6,000 can be increased by the government. This decision will shoot the farmers' income, making it easier for them to buy costly fertilizers and seeds. Also, the financial assistance is now expected to reach farmers in 4 quarters. The 13th installment of PM Kisan Samman Nidhi can be released anytime by the government. So far, government has disbursed 12 installments and the last one was released on 17th October 2022. DA hike will be announced by the centre soon. The centre has already announced a 3% DA increase for its employees in January and 4% increase in July 2022. The DA and DR are updated twice a year on January 1st and July 1st of each year. Several states recently hiked the dearness allowance for the employees in an effort to cheer up the government employees as they welcome the new year. The hike in DA to employees was announced by the central government on September 28 of last year and it was estimated to have an additional financial consequences of 6,000 crore rupees annually and 4,000 crore rupees in the fiscal year of 2022 to 23. According to some media sources, the dearness allowance hike in January 2023 will be similar to the allowance issued around Diwali last year. Prime Minister Narendra Modi chaired a high-level pre-budget meeting with economists of the nation at Niti Aayog. According to the release by the ministry, the discussion was based on the theme India's growth and resilience amid global headwinds. The meeting was also attended by the Union Finance Minister, Minister of State for Planning, Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog, Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister and many other senior dignitaries. During the meeting, PM Modi said that the public and private sectors must leverage synergies and think outside the box to seize opportunities created by the emerging global environment. Also, PM Modi emphasized Nari Shakti as a critical driver of India's growth and urged continued efforts to enable and boost women's labor force participation. The budget session of Parliament is expected to begin on January 31st and end on April 6th, with a recess in between according to government sources on January 2nd. The National Testing Agency has revised the eligibility criteria for admissions to institutes based on JEE main rank for 2023. Now students who are in the top 20 percentile in the class 12th examination of any board will be eligible to seek admissions to centrally funded technical institutes such as IITs and NITs based on their performance in JEE Main 2023. For admissions to National Institute of Technology, Indian Institute of Information Technology and other government-funded technical institutions, the earlier standard required students to earn at least 75% of the possible points in their class 12th grade, together with a JEE main rank. NTA has declared this extra criterion that will qualify candidates for admission to IITs, NITs and GFTIs, even though there is no change to current regulation of 75% board exam mark for JEE main based admissions. According to NTA, this regulation was added in response to stakeholder concerns. The Government of India and the United States announced a new working group on Thursday to build sustainable supply chain and boost bilateral trade. According to a statement issued following a trade policy forum meeting in Washington, D.C., the working group will initially focus on trade facilitation, digitization of custom procedures, issues related to sustainable finance, and scaling up innovative clean technologies. Union Minister for Trade Piyush Goyal represented India at the meeting, and US Trade Representative Catherine Tai also marked her presence. The countries also agreed to continue close monitoring of visa issues and increase dialogue on food and agricultural trade issues in 2023. After a 4-year hiatus, the Trade Policy Forum will reconvene on a ministerial level before the end of 2023. The two countries stated that they intend to continue working together to resolve outstanding trade issues. Krishi Jagran organized a special program to celebrate International Year of Millets 2023. In this program, the special edition of Krishi Jagran on Millets was unveiled by the chief guest, Union Fisheries and Animal Husbandry Minister Parshottam Rupala, along with him Kailash Chaudhary, Union Minister of State for Farmers Welfare and Agriculture, Lena Johansson, President of International Federation of Agriculture Journalists, and many other industry stalwarts made their presence virtually and physically. Let us tell you that the United Nations has declared the year 2023 as the International Year of Millets, and many programs are being organized across the country and in the globe in support of the campaign. The event also had a high-level discussion on how millets would be able to change Indian agriculture, the importance of millets, and how to overcome these challenges in the supply chain. The event took place at the headquarters of the Krishi Jagran in New Delhi. Google has funded a homegrown Agritech startup Cropin in its latest 113 crore rupees round. The funds will aid in expanding Cropin Cloud, the company's intelligent agriculture cloud platform, to cater to the growing demand for digitization and predictive intelligence in the global agriculture sector. With the support of this funding round, Cropin will be able to further invest it into go-to-market efforts and expand the platform capabilities, including developing next-generation predictive intelligence solutions through Cropin AI Labs. In addition, Cropin plans to expand its business presence in new regions and industries, focusing on creating solutions that promote sustainable agriculture practices and addresses global food security challenges on a large scale. Cropin has partnered with more than 250 B2B consumers and has digitized 16 million acres of farmland, benefiting over 7 billion farmers. Cropin Cloud's intelligence platform has already provided predictive intelligence for over 200 million acres of farmland worldwide, said the company. Omnivore announced that the company has invested in eFeed, an animal nutrition and health company that manufactures innovative products for livestock. Omnivore is the third OmniX bio initiative, which was launched in December 2021. eFeed has developed nutritional supplements for cattle that can improve the overall health of cattle along with increasing milk yield. eFeed's digital nutrition application also provides customized ration balancing, factoring in the location of the cattle and making feeding available. The application also connects veterinarians to cattle rearers for easy access to medical services. Using the funding, eFeed will strengthen its R&D operations and expand its farmer network and focus on talent acquisition. A Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) was recently signed by Garuda Aerospace, the country's top manufacturer of drones, and Rallis India Limited, a major participant in the agriculture sector and subsidiary of Tata Chemicals. The partnership is done for a pilot demonstration and the aerial application of pesticides to fields, especially in the states of Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh, where Rallis will provide Garuda with insecticides and crop nutrients to Garuda Aerospace. Together, Garuda Aerospace and Rallis India Limited are using technology in agricultural operations to improve the lives of farmers. On Friday, the Indian engineering and capital goods major L&T announced its partnership with Norway's H2 Carrier AS. Through this MOU, L&T and H2 Carrier AS will work together to develop floating green ammonia project. With this project, both firms aim to decarbonize the global economy. L&T will be the construction partner for the Norwegian country's topside process and utility modules for its floating process plant. The fabrication of the topside modules will be done in India, the company said. Oslo-based H2 Carrier AS has expertise in realizing renewable energy resources through producing and storing hydrogen and green ammonia. In a statement, whole-time director and senior executive vice president at L&T Subramaniam Sarma said, to fast-track the progress towards decarbonization goals, out-of-the-box thinking and innovative solutions are the need of the hour. The board of directors of Amul marketer Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation asked the incumbent managing director Rupinder Singh Sodhi to resign with immediate effect and hand over the reins to Jayen Mehta, the Dairy Major's chief operating officer. The federation's board of directors, which includes the chairman of 18 Gujarat dairy unions, convened an unscheduled meeting on Monday and resolved to terminate Sodhi's services as managing director of the federation with immediate effect. Till now, the board has provided no justification for its decision. Sodhi has been in charge for the last 10 years at Amul, and under his leadership, the brand revenue increased more than 7-fold from 8,500 crore rupees in 2010 to rupees 61,000 crore rupees in the previous fiscal year. Athulya Senior Care has got 77 crore rupees from a fund managed by Morgan Stanley India Infrastructure, making the deal one of the largest fundraising in the sector. Athulya offers assisted living, transition care and home health care for dependent seniors older than 60 and will use the money from North Haven India Infrastructure Partners for expansion. The company, which was funded in 2016, manages more than 400 assisted living beds at the facilities in Chennai and Bangalore and has cumulatively served over 20,000 seniors. With the funding, Athulya plans to expand services across South India by having more than 2,500 beds and serving 50,000 seniors in the next 2 years. The company will launch palliative care services. According to the company, India needs 3 lakh senior living units and the supply of 20,000 units is required. Union Bank of India joined hands with Dhaksha Unmanned Systems for Kisan Drone Finance. MOU was signed to give a boost to Kisan drone adoption by farmers and will help in availing hassle-free credit facilities for purchasing Kisan drones. Union Bank will provide drone loans through its 8,500 branches across the country. Kisan drones help farmers carry out spraying nutrients and crop protection chemicals in a safe and efficient manner. Ministries of the Agriculture and Fertilizers are providing various support for drone ecosystem to increase awareness and adoption. With this MOU, Union Bank intends to provide hassle-free drone financing options to prospective buyers. Agripreneur farmers can also avail of the interest subvention provided under the AIF scheme, said B. Srinivasa Rao, General Manager, Agri-Business Vertical. Bank has launched the Union Kisan Pushpak scheme for financing Kisan drones in the field of digitalization of land records and operations in crop production. Under a notable initiative, the Yogi Adityanath government is close to finishing the digitalization of agricultural land records in the state. Currently, estimations made at the district level are used by the Agricultural and Revenue Department to collect statistics on agriculture. Further, the UP administration plans to connect the digital records of land to the satellite network. The Ministry of Agriculture in Uttar Pradesh confirmed the information, stating that the department will soon assemble a high-level committee that would go to different states to research various facets of the digitalization of agricultural land records. It is anticipated that technology will soon be operational in the state, allowing the authorities to obtain accurate information on the crop pattern and implement the necessary steps to raise farmers' revenue. According to the final report on food grains output for the previous year, Bihar's production of food grain has been recorded at 184 lakh metric tons in 2021 to 2022, an increase of 5 lakh metric tons from the previous year. As per the most recent data on food grain production for the years 2021 and 2022, Bihar produced 77.17 lakh metric tons of rice and 68.89 lakh metric tons of wheat. In the Kharif and Rabi seasons, the concerned government authorities are seeing these figures as encouraging, assuming they will help with food security. The achievement is credited to increased seed distribution, enough rainfall in 2021 and 2022, and other efforts to assist farmers in expanding their cultivation areas for the increase in food grain production. So this was all about the news. Let's take a look at today's quiz question. The question is on your screens. What is the major soil in the North Indian plains? Option A, mountainous soil. Option B, black soil. Option C, red soil. Or option D, alluvial soil. You can reply to us via SMS on the number 8800023204. For more updates on agri news, stay tuned with Krishi Jagran Business. This is Yash Saxena signing off.